Hello everyone. Welcome to the live demo day, the final step, the final boss for XDC Bootcamp. And I'm honored to kick this off here with John McBee from the official XDC community. John, let us know what's exciting for us today.
Yeah, so thank you for having me. I think that this is a fantastic opportunity to help bridge from Web3 into Web4 as we start to look at the ways that artificial intelligence, in particular LLMs, are going to change the world around us. It's important that people who are familiar with Web3 grow those skill sets to be successful, bringing that agentic economy into being and extending what we do with blockchain into the world of Web 4. And so I see people here participating in this hackathon as people preparing to define the future of this technology and how we use it. So I'm extremely excited to be a part of it. I've been a part of the XDC Network for the past 4 years officially, and then before that, just a community member for a long time. And over the last couple of years, I've been very interested in artificial intelligence. I'm a software engineer by training, and I've been doing industrial automation for 20 years. And I've been dipping my toe into AI as it's become more and more predominant. And so this is a great extension. It's a very interesting topic for me, and I can't wait to see some of the projects that are going to be presented here today.
That's wonderful. If I told you like 5 years ago that someone without technical experience could come in a boot camp in 3 days and then deploy a smart contract, would you believe it?
Not even close. Not even close. So I've got three young daughters, and over the last couple of weeks, I've been vibe coding with them, and they've actually built their own front end web apps, right? And it's insane to me that somebody who has an idea for a product or just a concept or something they want to build can come and they can do it in a single day. And that ability grows exponentially with time. And so my 8-year-old making a web app right now is going to turn into, a $1 billion one person company 2 or 3 years from now. It's truly mind blowing.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And pair that up with the potential of blockchain technology,
Mm-hmm.
especially in XTC with the super fast,
Yep.
quick and cheap transactions. This can be really a game changer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what we're going to have here today. Well, if you want to watch this, all of our followers in YouTube, on the Twitter, the XDC community, if you want to follow through this today, if you don't believe that this is possible, maybe you have been watching the bootcamp and you want to see the results today, we have four great projects that are going to compete up to $1,000 in prizes. The judges that are here with us today are going to define who is the first place, who's the winner, who's the second place, third place, if those projects have what is needed, and we're going to truly discover if someone without all of the full technical background can build a smart contract, can build a decentralized application, and launch that in a weekend after taking 3 lessons. This is what we're going to discover today. So thank you very much for participating. Thank you, John, for coming. I would invite you as well, one of the judges as well, to present for the present yourself for the projects that are pitching here, and I would also welcome into the stage our great friend, community friend Naruto, from directly from the Hide and Leaf village or Web3 Hokage. Thanks for joining us today. Want to present yourself, brother?
Yeah, hey guys, this is Naruto. This is just what I go with in crypto. Um, and I work for Avail. I'm a dev there. Been in the space for in crypto space since 2017 as first experience, but actually started building in crypto since 2020 and 2021 around that time, and it really doesn't matter anymore. But what I do at Avail, a lot of things. Avail is DA layer, which means data availability, and then we have a lot of rollups launching on us to reduce the cost of any kind of transactions, and at the same time, We have Avil Nexus, which is our second product, and what it does is it's an interop solution for multiple different networks, between, let's say, base and scroll or unichain or Sophon or Hyperliquid, all these. So doing a lot of things internally at Avil. And before that, I was a senior software engineer in Web2, was doing a lot of AI and machine learning as well. And then I just got into crypto. I don't know if I regret it, but I love being in crypto. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, that is this is true from your past biography, right? Before being a gigabrain Web3, you also were a gigabrain doing papers in AI as well, right?
Yeah, I did my research, but it was like an undergraduate research. So it wasn't like a PhD. I wish it were. But I did my research in facial expression recognition. So you basically like get a face and then try to like come up on some kind of solutions. Worked with GANs and transformers even before they were cool. But then I think it was just too much for me. So I wish I could like continue doing it, but it was too much back then.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for coming to judge our projects today. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you. Next in line, I would invite Devdas. Devdas, would you like to present yourself for the projects that are going to present today and tell a little bit of what you do at Charles Schwab?
Absolutely. So, hello everyone. I'm Devdas Gupta, and I really thrilled to be here and honored to serve as a judge. And I have over 20 plus years of experience driving technology innovations and architecting AI-powered cloud-native solutions, resilient microservices, and building like agentic AI architecture. And before that, I actually worked for Dell Technologies as a platform engineer, and where basically I was modernizing the applications from legacy applications to more like uh, uh, intelligent solutions, and moving them into cloud solutions. And apart from that, I have like I'm like serving to engineering community, and also I'm like active in the global tech community as a hackathon, and serving as a judge, and mentoring, and helping like society. I'm really passionate about driving AI technology innovation and create impact to the society.
That's cool. That's very cool. So it's nice to see someone with the traditional background as well coming to just these projects. Because sometimes you have cool Web3 projects, but okay, does it have adherence to real life? Does it have source of real pain? And it's nice to have your eyes on it. That is.
Yes, and in addition to that, like I'm working with Charles Schwab as a like technology leader, and my focus is more like fintech application development using AI and machine learning.
That's nice. Do you do a lot of AI for coding there too, or it's more like
Yes,
traditional coding?
it's more
Nice,
like AI powered coding. Yeah.
nice. Next in line we have Bhavna. I see you have a camera closed. Oh, nice. You are there. Nice to see you. Bhavna, please present yourself and more about your work as engineer mentioning Autodesk as well for the uh, projects to get a little more of know of yourself. I guess we can hear your mic. Maybe we should unlock it there on your side.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, perfect.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. Sorry about that glitch. So, hi everyone. I'm Bhavna. I'm a technology leader with almost more than a 15 years of experience now in the software development industry. Leading the product architecture, AI, ML, recent innovation, and sales. Um, I have been with Autodesk for almost 1.5 years, where I'm working on building more one-stop shop, which are more AI-powered solutions on increasing the sales for Autodesk products, which are like goes around like AutoCAD, Fusion, and all. And a lot of these are using different AI technologies. Went through like generating the insights, looking into the hallucination for those in terms of like, how these AIs are really making sense. And obviously, like we are ensuring the quality as well of the data points which are coming in. Before that, I was in Amazon. In case if any of you have used Amazon products, which are like Amazon Key, which initiated with delivering inside the car, delivering inside the home, and successfully right now, which is out into the market, is delivering inside the garage. So my name is there on that project, because I did work with MyQ on those integrations, for like delivering, the packages inside the garage. The concept was more secure delivery. It did expand it to the concept of like, why just serving, like single family homes, even like, making it more useful for Amazon. So it did expand it to call it a key for business, where we basically targeted even the gated communities, which was more integrated with the device and IoT device, and like that integration of software with the IoT devices to perform the delivery, where like when the driver has to deliver inside the community, they don't really need the customer to access or provide the code. They can actually during that time frame unlock the building and can get in. So those were some of the projects that I did work on. And before leaving, I was part of Prime Video. So NFL Live was something that started by Prime Video during that time, and in India, the cricket live on Amazon Prime Video. So those were a couple of initiatives, is what like I work being as an IC and as well as a leader from driving those initiatives.
That's wonderful. Well, we have a great panel. We also have Patrick Skinner, but I guess he's having some technical difficulties for entering. When he joins, I'll make sure to present him later. And right now we are in the moment where we're going to put these projects to test. We had 4 qualifying submissions. Over a few dozen people participated, more than 20, almost 30 people participated, and then we selected from the top 10, the top 4 that would pitch today. And I would like to announce them and to bring them to the stage. We're going to have 4 apps. The first one is going to be XDC Transfer App from Mr. Okamoto that is here with us already. FundMe, that was a project from Temi, a great student from our community. Nice to see you, Temi. We have InvoiceFlow from Kosumo, and VibeBit from Miro. We're going to follow this order unless we have some technical hiccups here. Okay, so this is how we're going to go. Please adhere to 5 minutes. While we're here, let me bring you all to the stage, then I can put you all back later. Mr. Okamoto, Sumo, Miro, Temi, say hello. We'll organize this in a while. Please, let's make the pitch in 5 minutes. I know you have a lot to say. I know your whole code, you want to present it, you want to present how you build, what you did and all, but let's make it 5 minutes, because I want this project to be commercial. Maybe you want to raise capital, maybe you want to go it forward. And if you cannot represent what you build in 5 minutes, probably not going to get people's attention, right? So let's exercise that as we put in the form. And all the judges, please give a look here on this feature of private chat. I have sent the form there. I have prepared the form with those 4 projects already, where you can put your gradings on the criteria that we selected. That will be uniqueness of the idea from 0 to 10. If it solves the real world problems, from 0 to 10. The integration of the blockchain, how well integrated it was, from 0 to 10. And the presentation from 0 to 10, each of those projects in sequence. And also the feedback at the end, if you want to leave your feedback. Okay, make sure that you find there in the form. You should be able to fill it. If not, send me a message. If anything is wrong, is fault from my intern, Peter. Let me bring you here. Say hello. Just kidding. You're doing great, Peter. Thank you. So let's start with the XDC Transfer App from Hogara Okamoto. Are you ready to go? May I bring you? Whenever you are ready, share your screen. I'm going to bring that forward. Okay, let me put everyone in the backstage, and feel free to ask your questions. Okay, let me put the form again. Okay, we're asking. Okay, good. Let me organize the stage. And when you are ready to share, let me know. We're going to have a 5 minutes timer. Okay, adding to stage. Good to go?
Yes.
Okay, you can start.
Okay. I'm Hogara, independent web engineer, and started learning deep learning since 2019. I'm recently fascinated with generative AI, and this is a good opportunity. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to make a presentation about XDC Transfer App. This is a simple and convenient XDC transfer app, and the purpose is it's common to pay and receive money using uh, receive and send and receive money using app. But if you don't have a credit card, it's tough to charge the money beforehand. So by using this app, you can receive and send money easily. For example, at the bar or at the flower shop, anywhere. So let me show you how it works. First, this is Vasil. So once open the Vasil app, connect your wallet. This my wallet is MetaMask, so connect. And then a connected address is shown on the screen. So confirm this is your address. And now your address for receiving. Then you can receive money. For example, if you are florist, so flower shop owner, and the customer come to your shop and buy a flower, then you can show this QR code to the customer and then receive money. So in this case, I'm a customer, and I also have the same app on my mobile. Now I can buy a QR code. Then send 5XDC. Now this should receive 5XDC. I send from my mobile. The total XDC is displayed here. Now the vice versa, I will send from this PC app to mobile app. Scan QR code. And send 10. Now I received. Perhaps already come. Yes. 10.
Wonderful. Any closing remarks?
Hello. Yeah. That is my presentation.
Wonderful. You built that through the bootcamp from Wednesday to Sunday?
Yes.
Wonderful. Let me bring all the judges. Let's listen. What are the feedbacks? Any questions? Any possible suggestions, feedbacks that the judges would like to give?
Yeah, I have actually a few questions. So I would like to know more about the technology stacks behind that. So and the integration, how we are basically sending the money. What are the communication mechanism and all?
Communication. Yeah. I wanted to make a convenient app just to receive and send XDC. Just receive and send XDC. And that will help us to exchange money easily. Is that what you asked?
Yeah, I'm looking more like what basically architecture and design basically you are using. Are you using any blockchain integration and all for this? How basically the end-to-end communication is happening for this transfer?
Yeah. I need an app that can be in the middle of transaction, sell and buy transaction, and MetaMask-like wallet. MetaMask-like wallet is popular, but a little bit difficult to handle it. And it's a kind of store coins, but not for the use made for transaction. So I want to make a in-between product. Transaction, people sell and buy, and MetaMask-like wallet. This can be positioned in the middle, and everyone can use this app because this is deployed on Vassal and connected to your favorite wallet, MetaMask or Ravi or any wallet, and the wallet is a backup, a money backup, and then choose the account, easy to use, and connect to this app and sell and buy service or products. That's kind.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's wonderful. And you use the scaffolded repository that's using the bootcamp, right? With the MetaMask integration and all. So that's great. Yeah, it comes already prepackaged, everything that you need for the wallet integration. And whenever you plug it to XDC Network, XDC can handle all of these transactions. The backbone is the L1, is EVM compatible L1, and this can facilitate, can intermediate the whole transaction from end to end. So definitely,
Awesome.
this is kind of the work that we're seeing here. Very good.
Very cool. Yeah.
Wonderful. Any other judges would like to ask something? Wonderful. I guess this is it then.
I was going to chime in. Sorry. This is nice. It lowers the barrier to entry for people to be able to transact value with over a blockchain. I'm guessing the main barrier now would be setting up the MetaMask wallet, because once that's configured, your app kind of obfuscates the need to understand addresses or RPC servers. You just use the QR code to move value.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
That's nice. Well, that's a great, and also all of these versions can be built upon So again, if you want to keep building that on hackathons and bootcamps and all, this is a great starting point. We're going to see how the other presentations go as well, but you did a great job. I'm glad to see that you went that far and did integration, like the camera and all work very, very well. And you have a great start there. Congratulations.
Thank you. This is my first blockchain app.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
First one facilitated by AI. This is amazing. I love to see that. I love to see that.
So I think on
Good.
that I have a question. Why, like, probably why did you choose the XDC over, like, sort of other blockchains?
Actually, XDC seems to be useful for this kind of transaction, and and together with XDC developing, and this app also can be getting more useful worldwide, I think. So perhaps US dollar paid coin should be more useful for this purpose. So in the future, maybe some useful USDC backed coins may be added to this app. Should be added to this app, I think.
Wonderful. And also XDC is giving the opportunity. It's also
Yes.
so it's even better.
That's what.
Yeah. Thank you for XDC.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Rogera. Congratulations for your first blockchain app. This is going to be remembered.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm happy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, I would invite Tammy. Nice to see you again. You are very active in the community. Going very well. Would you like to present yourself?
Okay. Let
Are
me
you
share my
ready
screen.
are you ready to go? Let me clean this up. Okay, put you first. The judges are still listening. Just cleaning up the presentation. And
Okay.
whenever you are ready to go, let me know. And we start the timer. Remember, keep it short, 5 minutes, and then we bring the judges for questions and feedbacks. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's begin then. Pull up your screen. There we go.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Bambo Itimtope. So the name of my app is FundMe app, centralized crowdfunding. So centralized crowdfunding is basically just to fund a project. So it was based on Solidity funding and the front end for Next.js. And the wallet connection was integrated with AppKit, and the RPC for XDC was integrated into the wallet. And the FundMe app blockchain solution, what the FundMe app solution is all about. So the blockchain is transparent, so all transactions are public, and when it comes to FundMe, the transaction are public, and
Okay, maybe Timmy is having some technical
the
difficulties.
smart contract is the one that handle
Timmy,
the
we lost you for 10 seconds or so. Maybe you want to rewind those 10 seconds?
okay.
The connection.
All right. Okay. I said the blockchain transparency. So what's the blockchain transparency in the fold mean? The blockchain transparency is the one that's transparent the transaction. Like when you are trying to fund the FundMe app, you're able to see the transfer. Is very traceable. It's not that maybe you have a third party that's trying to do people for the FundMe app. Then we have smart contract automation. So the smart contract automation is the one that owe the money. So whenever the duration for the money is complete, is going to release the money for the someone that create the campaign. There we have universal access. So universal, anyone with the crypto can donate on FundMe app, like maybe from other country to another country with the way of crypto now, you are able to donate. Then we have direct peer-to-peer transaction limit fee. So yeah, for here now you can donate without even trying to pair with someone before you can make a transfer. So now, the feature improve on this FundMe app. Right now, it's not yet fully complete, but the future improvements I wish to add to it, because so the transaction from all not nothing to keep on is funding is that we are trying to make this FundMe to continue from, let's say maybe after the end of the campaign. Yeah, maybe the campaign have already expired before the end of the donation. So the funding, if you're able to keep getting funding, maybe the end of the campaign, then to ensure the smart contract is additional features. So we're able to add some logic and features to the smart contract also. So after that, the smart contract has to be audited. Then we have to improve the user friendly for user experience. Then we have to provide dashboard for the
Tammy,
campaign.
just
Yep.
to warn you that you have about 2 minutes, maybe three, because you lost connection. Maybe you want to focus on your presentation instead of future improvements, right?
All right. Okay. So I've already recorded my video for the presentation, so I will just play it so that to
That's great. That's great.
yeah.
Let me get it to it. And just remember, we have 3 minutes only, so maybe you want to skip to the video to fit it in the time,
Yeah. Okay.
and you want to voice over it, maybe. Yes, we're not getting your audio, so maybe if you want to voice over the video, picking the best parts of the presentation if you prefer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe explain what the app is doing with the video. That would be the best way.
Okay. 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 What the video is trying to show us right now is we are trying to demonstrate how to go about the app right now. So this is the front. This is the for a landing page for the website. Now we have found. So we are trying to connect our wallet. This is the wallet information where we have the network for the SDC here, which is showing the address of the user that connects to the website. Now, okay, right now we are trying to connect to the website. So the wallet connection is using AppKit for the integration. So right now we are trying to connect to the OnMe app. So now the wallet connection has been connected. So now, right now, on the website, you are trying to create a campaign, and a duration of where you want the fund me to last. So this is the campaign description that said five. This is saying that five coding bootcamp. And so this is the funding target in SDC. So this is where you are going to set duration of how long you want the campaign to end.
Yeah, you
Then
have about 30 seconds to conclude your pitch.
okay.
Maybe you want to skip to some important part. Tell me, I guess we can't hear you anymore. Are you still talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe you want to conclude your presentation now?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what this video is trying to show us right now, the campaign I've already created. Now what the video is trying to do here is trying to donate to the campaign I just created now. So that's what it's trying to do here. To create 50 to this campaign I just created. Now it's working on the MetaMask. Then after that, the confirmed transaction has been made. Then it's going to show on the dashboard here for the support. Now I'm showing the wallet address with the amount that donated to the fund we have. So basically, that's what the FundMe app do. It's just to fund the project and to fund any campaign on wherever.
Wonderful. Let me bring in the judges for providing feedback. Maybe they want to ask questions about your project as well. There you go. Congratulations for your project, me.
Hey, Tammy, great project, like from the campaign creation
Thank you,
perspective
sir.
and all. One quick question, more onto the perspective of like, the campaign, which is more on like security and robustness part where I want to understand. Have you looked into the scenario of like, what if the campaign owner can manipulate the parameters and like, create the campaign? Is there any sort of like checks there where the campaign cannot be manipulated and it's more authentic from the campaign aspect?
Yep. Okay. Okay. Right now, the project is not fully done. Like I said when I show my slide for the improvements. So for us to check the campaign that's going to be created, so we are going to be using JIT passports and some civil authentication for us to verify the person that wants to create the campaign on the FundMe app. So those are the steps we are going to take to verify the project that's going to be created on the FundMe app.
Got it, but it's something that you're considering as part of from the campaign validation aspect perspective, just to have the right authenticity of the campaign.
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm. Got it. Um, yeah, I think I'll provide others some platform to like ask question, then I can go on mine as well.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, so this is really cool. I really like this project, but I see that similar products are already kind of like available in the market. So what are the additional capabilities basically you are providing in this project? And also my second question, what are the limitations we have?
Okay, I know we have many projects on FundMe now. What we are trying to achieve for this app is that we are trying to validate any project that is going to be created on FundMe. We are trying to check the to validate them who's going to create a FundMe on this platform. From there, we should be able to get the trust from the funders that okay, this platform is very legit and audit all the people that's creating a fund me campaign on this app that they are well audit and the fund is going to the right where it's supposed to go to.
And do you see any limitations in the current state?
Limitation not yet, not yet.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I am impressed with how far you got in the short amount of time that you had. It's an ambitious project for a short boot camp, so well done there. And I know that you didn't get all of your features developed that you were looking to, but still very ambitious. I'm curious about distribution of funds. So I'm guessing that do you have a smart contract deployed to Apothem, and when a funder submits funds, they get locked up by the smart contract? Is that accurate?
Yeah, because before you create the campaign you have to put a duration when the campaign is going to end, so you can't make any video or else the campaign is end.
Okay, and what triggers the release of the funds? Is it that end date, or is it some external criteria maybe using an Oracle where you can tie it into something off chain. I'm just curious.
I can't hear you. Please, can you come again?
Oh, sorry. What triggers the release of funds from the smart contract? Is it just when that time elapses, or is it tied to some other criteria?
Yeah, for me to use the founding for the smart contract, yeah, number one is how to write the test to check the test, because to write the test on Foundry is very easy and very easy for me to go with the test. And once the test is passed on the contract, at least I should be able to get maybe like 90% of the contract that since the test are passed without even auditing it yet. So that's the reason why I choose Foundry for the smart contract.
Okay, cool. Well, nice work. I'm impressed.
Nice. And tell me, did you write the smart contract like line by line, or did you follow like Windsurf cursor to generate the instructions for the AI to generate the smart contract for you?
Yeah, okay. This is what I do. I ask AI to give me the idea what I can do for the bootcamp. So after that, I've already attended Solidity bootcamp. So then I sit down and try to write the smart contract on my own. That's what I said. The smart contract is not yet complete. That in the next future we are going to add. I'm so going to add some logic to it. So I'm audit the smart contract. So I write the smart contract by myself.
That's good, because this is one of the questions that I wanted to ask. Since you know how to write smart contracts yourself, I remember your bootcamp. Let's say you generate one with AI, and then you compare. This could be a good experiment, like to see how sloppy or no the AI code can be. And spoiler alert, sometimes can be very sloppy, but that would be a nice experiment. Nice to see.
Thank you.
Any other questions before or comments before we go for the next project to present? Next one is a very interesting project called InvoiceFlow from Consumo. I don't know if you are there. I see you have your camera closed. Okay, good. Thank you, Timmy. I'll leave it be. I'm going to Ginger's on the stage as well. Consumo, are you ready to go next?
Okay, I'm ready. Can I start?
Okay, so present yourself and let me get started with your presentation. Remember to do 5 minutes. If you have a connection issue, something I can accommodate for that, but please let's make it 5 minutes so that we make sure that you're ready to present your project for the clients, maybe investors, for people for you to connect with. Okay, 5 minutes. Good.
Okay, wait. This is the first time I used Swing.
Let's see. Sometimes
like that.
we can blank out. Don't worry, the time is not running yet. Take your time. Present the screen. Get some water. Stay hydrated. Okay.
Can I refresh my browser first? Because I cannot share my screen. Sorry.
Yes. You should add permissions for the browser. Yeah, that happens. Okay. Miro, if you're going next, I don't know if you're there listening. Make sure that you have your permissions set in your browser. Okay.
Sorry. Let me try again.
No worries. You should be able to share your screen, then I bring it up to the stage. Sometimes you do need to like close your browser and open again.
Is it shared already?
Let me see. Not yet.
Oh my God.
No worries. Are you using a MacBook?
Yeah, MacBook.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta like call the CEO for them to allow you to share your screen.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Can I refresh again my browser? Sorry.
Yeah, so try that. Close your browser and then comes the link again. Yeah. We just check. Miro, are you ready to go next, by the way? Maybe we can do a swap. Miro. Let me pull you to the stage.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, you're ready. You have a browser permissions already?
Let's see. We're gonna figure out this now.
Come on.
Uh,
Let me
all
see.
right.
Okay, whomever can share the screen first is going to present now.
Right.
Go. Fight.
Fight.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Is it already?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, so Miro, you go next, okay? And please solve your permission issues.
Sorry for the delay.
No worries.
Can I
So
start?
take a water,
Oh, yeah.
breathe. Yes, you are going to kill it at the presentation, okay? So I'm going to give you those 5 minutes. When you are ready to go, let me know, and we start the time, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, go for it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kosumo. Here I would like to present my project, InvoiceFlow. It's a simple platform that turns unpaid invoice into quick cash using blockchain on XDC Network. So this is like the problem that I would like to solve. Typically, the small medium enterprise or SME face a challenge in the payment cycle. Let's say they have work delivered to the client and they send an invoice to the client, but there will be like 30 to 90 days of waiting time before they finally get the payment. There is a challenge that SME face for like to use their fund immediately for their operational costs or to pay the salary, etc. And this is the invoice flow that I would like to present. Let's say there's SME, Blue Studio. He need to upload their invoice to the invoice flow. Let's say the invoice is worth 1,000 XDC, and then the platform will create the NFT, and it will list it as 900 XDC that is set by Blue Studio. This is to attract investor to buy the NFT. So there is Alex. He's an investor, and he would like to buy the NFT in the marketplace. And then once he pay the NFT, the 900 XDC will go to the Blue Studio, so he can use the cash immediately. And then finally, the client, when it is time to pay for the invoice, he will pay 100 XDC, and he will go to the Alex or the investor. Now, I would like to go to the demo. So this is the demonstration of the application. So first we connect to the SME wallet and then go to the dashboard. And here we tokenize the invoice, put the client address, enter the invoice value and then discounted price. And we also set the payment due for the client, and we tokenize the invoice. It's waiting for the transaction, and then I will list it here, and it's already on the market. Next, we connect to the investor, the wallet of the investor. He can go. He can look at the NFT that's available on the marketplace. And here there are two available invoice, and then this is the one that already tokenized. You can look at the detail. Here you can pay for 900 and you will get return like 11% within like 46 days. And let's say you want to buy this invoice, the NFT. And once you buy it will go to the balance of the SME will immediately add it.
Okay. I was trying to tell you that without disturbing too much, you have about 30 seconds. Maybe you want to skip to some parts of the video.
Okay, and then finally we go to the client, and then he can pay for the invoice. Once he paid, this will go to the money will go to the investor. So this is the investor. Sorry to repeat. So I think that's all for my presentation. Yeah, thank you.
No, that's great. Thank you. Sorry for disturbing you in the middle. You were so focused, but that's great.
Yeah, sorry
And
for
also,
that.
as the judges ask you questions, and all you can answer more of it, just to be fair with all of the participants. And John, where's John? Okay. Sorry, John. Missing you for a second. Let me remove myself. Congratulations, Kosum, for the project. Let's hear the feedbacks and the questions from the judges.
So this is a form of invoice factoring. So that's what's happening is SME does work. They want to get paid for their work. They send the invoice to the organization that hired them. The organization that hired them doesn't want to pay them right away, and so they basically let somebody buy the invoice at a discount with a promise to pay them something on top, right? And so that in your example, I don't remember the names, but the SME did $1,000 of work, or XDC of work. The investor bought that invoice as an NFT for 900 XDC with an expected return of 1,000, so they'd make 100 XDC as interest. When the investor buys the invoice, that 900 XDC goes to the SME. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. And then the big organization that was selling the invoice, they give 1,000 XDC to the investor. Is that right?
Right. Yeah.
And so the SME in that case had an invoice for 1,000, but was paid 900. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. And that gap's okay with the SME? Like they don't want to get the full return on their invoice?
Sorry. The 900 is decided by the SME, so he can put like 950. It depends on how much that they need to compensate between the waiting time and the money that they want to get immediately.
Oh, okay. So the SME is saying, if this gets paid early, I'm okay taking a hit across the full cost of the invoice. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, this is good. Is this a security? Like, is that NFT a security in this case? If it's an expected return on your investment buying that NFT? I guess it depends on regulations around where this is all taking place. It's cool. I'm impressed you built that quickly.
Thank you.
So from my side, I think one definitely a good question for you, or maybe like it's a suggestion as well, is that these things are pretty common in the crypto industry, where like there's kind of an ROI stuff, or like you do a fractionalized NFTs and stuff. At that moment, I think it would be pretty cool if you, or maybe you can explain it, like what's the mechanism in order for any SME or anyone else to justify the ROI. Otherwise, if there is not, then I would give another small suggestion. But yeah, I think, do you have, can you explain on how the ROI is calculated?
The ROI is like it's the gap between the one that the SME would like to compensate, and the client that would like to pay for the invoice. So it's like the differences between the fee that go to the SME and then go to the investor. But the value is decided by the SME, how much that he would like to compensate between the time that he need to the cash immediately and then the profit that they would like to get.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what I thought. Like, there's a difference gap. If you wanna, at some point want to improve on this, another change I could say is like you can have some kind of interest rate going on, or like, very small fee for every single day, kind of like how pay later schemes work, like buy now pay later thing, where any kind of SME or client can decide how much interest they would want to pay or they can pay for every single day if it's taking 30 to 90 days. Similarly how it works in like DeFi sector of crypto. But apart from that, I think the execution was very nice, so pretty good idea.
Okay, thank you for the suggestion. Yeah, this is also cool idea to we can just how much that will to add the interest. Thank you.
Well, that's super cool. Some traditional payments and finances and all. I come from Brazil. This is very common for companies to do payments that are coming. Like I guess to do like factoring or something like that. Sometimes they do it assets, all sorts of things. These are very good applications, and a lot of people speak about payments like stable coins and all, but there are a lot of next steps in payments, payable receivables, debts, and all that can also be put on chain that are not only like stable coins. This is a very good example of that. Like Naruto said, impressive. This could have been just a pitch deck, and you made it real in 3 days in a weekend with the help of AI. That really well done. Thank you, Kosumo.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions or feedbacks before we go for the next presentation?
Probably just one thing that I would like to understand from like the scalability aspect, like as Matthew, you also mentioned how it's used in industry and all. So if this moves like let's say beyond the demo, how do you look into like handling the multiple invoices, more of like the investor onboardings and all?
At the moment, it's only one time. I mean, when we tokenize one by one invoice, so if there are multiple invoice, they need to tokenize one by one. But I think in the future it might be implemented as another feature that to yet nice to add.
Got it.
This is a great question, because it has business potential as well. Right? You could maybe put that out there. We just to update everyone. We have more than 60 people watching us live, almost 17 also. Have a good view count here. So maybe one of the watchers, when you watch this stream later, might be one of your clients, one of your investors, someone trying to partner up. And also, this is great. All of these projects are foundations, so something that you can build on top. So everyone present here, big congratulations. And Zuma, thank you very much for participating today. You did a great
Thank you.
project.
Thank you. Thank you for XDC as well.
And I'll invite last but not least, Miro. Let me see if you have permissions to share, or if you Miro. Hello. Okay, Miro is missing. Maybe he went for grabbing water. Okay. I'm going to start deducting for your time, okay, Miro? I see you there, okay? In the meantime, I can maybe play some music.
Just
What
one
do
second.
Or
Just one
maybe go
second.
some water.
It's this thing.
Okay.
System settings again. This is crazy.
It's easier to deploy a smart contract in the blockchain than to fix the system settings nowadays, right? With AI.
What is this? Google Chrome app bundle would like to record this computer audio. Okay, come on.
Maybe they should do a way to vibe code your operational system, Hey, I want
Okay,
to add
here.
this.
All right, share. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Let me pull up stage. Okay, that's good. I can see your video. I don't know.
It's not video, just
your face. Your
oh no,
I mean
face. Okay, I don't want to scare anyone with my face, so don't worry about my face.
Bro, this is why I'm here. Look at me. So you are going to look pretty, I can stay in the stage with you if you want. That's okay, bro. Maybe at least pick a profile picture like Naruto, So you are ready to go?
All right. Okay. Yes. Give me 1 second here.
Just a little context for everyone watching. I've seen Naruto in person. He's very pretty. Okay, Naruto, you could show your face around people, but I know he has his things. I'll keep that inside.
Okay, let me open on the camera here. Hold on. That's another deal.
No worries. Whenever you're ready to present, let me know. Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Presenting.
And you have a presentation and your demo, right?
Okay. Hi.
Okay, can see you. Nice. Oh yeah, no, it's better to turn off. Just kidding.
Here.
Just kidding, bro.
All
Okay.
right.
Well,
Okay.
ready?
Cool.
Go to grab some water, breathe.
No,
we have 5 minutes, okay?
All right. Okay, let's go.
Good to go. Go for that.
All right, so VibeBit is a ticketing system here, unique for creating an NFT for each ticket. So all of us, we used Eventbrite and we used Luma, and they're useless after using the ticket. So wanted to capture and capitalize on that thing that you purchased, the ticket, the place that you went to, the event that you attended. Probably if you have this evidence that you went to this place by scanning your ticket, you have an access to something else, and you can monetize this as an event organizer like Matthew. See, these people that comes regularly probably have to invite him to some exclusive event. So that's why I had a lot of problems with Luma and Eventbrite before. So I was like, okay, maybe this could be a better way to start a new project. So I'll start the whole life cycle here about how do I create an event. So we can here say, this is my event description, best NYC event. And we can just, choose a date here. 12 p.m. and location, Main Street. So ticket price will be 1 XDC. How many? 100. I'm gonna create an event, and it's transacting with my wallet here. And we can even check the transaction here if we want. Right, so that's a good transaction here. Testnet. Just the network a little bit slow here, just giving me the whole thing.
Yeah,
so now
you are sharing only your app. You're not sharing the Block Explorer.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, here's the Block Explorer. So it went through. I'll go back to share this. So here it says successfully created the event. Can go back here. So this is from someone like Matthios, how he would create an event. For me as a user, I can go here and see, oh, where's the cool events in New York? Okay, there's like 7 of good events around New York here. Let's go and check where's this, summer music festival. We're just gonna go here and see, buy a ticket, and go ahead and see the ticket. Same kind of deal, transacting on the XDC blockchain. I don't know, take a lot of time on this, but it's just a live transaction here. All right, so this has been done successfully. I purchased this ticket. It's on the SDC here. A ticket purchased successfully and minted. So I can just go here on my tickets and see all my tickets that I purchased at the owner's address, the smart contract, the hash, everything that I need from these tickets. Could be the NFT could be some sort of a an art. It could be like an exclusive event invitation, anything like that. And you can search by by the city or by the type of the event that you want to attend. Lastly, I want to share with you here about the project, the market of this. So the global market of this is 68 billion by 2026. Revolutionization of this of this kind of ticketing by having the NFT. That's a great thing. We have increased digital engagement, and people actually could later on trade or buy or sell these NFTs if the event set it up this way. Others could be just for some exclusive events to attend around me, or exclusive events by the same organizer. So this is simply my project here.
Wonderful. Just in time. We had like 5 seconds now.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you, Miro. Bring all the judges to the stage. Move the presentation. Okay. Good. Congratulations for your project.
Thank you.
Left the judges for the questions and for the feedback. They are all buying the tickets for your events, brother. They're too busy.
Yeah, this is really cool. This reminds me of an idea I had a couple of years ago that maybe you could actually build now. It's like you could use this as marketing for the event too, because you have the location and you have the map. So in theory, you could, as an event organizer, hide an NFT at a location in a city and say, if you find this ticket, you get to come to the event for free. You can just be like become viral market like Pokemon Go.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
It's like just right there, a low-hanging fruit based on what you've already built. So this is awesome. This is really cool. Yeah. It blows me away how much you and all these projects have done in such a short amount of time.
Yes, and actually you're preaching to the crowd here, because I have a background in VR and AR, and my next project I want to do something in AR for some sort of marketing.
Yep. Yeah, this is beautiful.
This is really cool, actually. I see this has a lot of potential, and as you mentioned, that around 68 billion dollar opportunity, right? I mean, and
yes,
so
and actually,
it's really,
actually, a lot of people they buy tickets. They have no idea what's NFT, and we can monetize these people. NFL games, hockey games. You name it, all these concerts and games, people, they go to it. After you go to it, first of all, you don't remember where you went and when. It's a lost memory. It's an event of your life that's lost forever. By having an NFT, you can just have it in your wallet forever, and you memorize a nice moment in your life.
So to keep it more production ready, I'm just thinking what are the security mechanism you are considering to make it more secure?
I haven't tackled that yet, but it is for sure. I mean, I have this on the XDC network, so that's by itself. I guess it's securing the the NFT and all that, but we want to open it to the Web 2 as well. So then that would be another aspect, how to transact on, bring the people that they're on Web 2 to Web 3 and make them transact on Web 3.
Cool. Impressive.
I hope the time permits for one question, but super great presentation. It was smooth, right on time, and probably executed everything. So thanks for that. Just one from the mechanism aspect perspective, have you thought of or probably, maybe you can tell me too, do these smart contracts includes the resale controls and any sort of access gauging or the gating logic?
So for now, I kept it simple for the time's sake of the hackathon, but that's a very good aspect, that it could be, the ticket could be resold for whatever. Some events you cannot. It depends on how you want your audience to, it's an exclusive audience, you want just some person to have it. So it could be all controlled, and it could be token gated NFTs as well, or token gated tickets for whatever I want to put a criteria. Let's say I want all of the people that to come to this event that they attended 5 events at least, so I do a token gated event. So this way I can add these criteria on the smart contract, which is not very hard. But for the sake of the presentation, I've just focused on one aspect here.
Got it. I mean, it could be roadmap aspect, but I was just trying to understand probably the feasibility and of that implementation, or something is that achievable too. So
100%, yes.
cool. Thanks for answering.
Thank you.
That's great. That's great. And Miro, you did your presentation just in time for our special guest as well, Patrick Skinner. He had some technical issues in the back, but he's here. Let me add him to this stage. Say hello, my friend. You're live.
Hey guys, how you doing? Apologies for the technical issues and everything, but finally made it positive.
No worries. Yeah. We just went to the last demo, but you can also get the recordings, get the
Yeah, so
form and all.
Yeah, I got the link here and everything, so I'll be able to go through.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Did you catch a part of Mira's presentation, the end, maybe? The ticketing app?
Yes, I did. App? Yeah, I'm actually going, I'm already going through it and everything. And already looking through the GitHub and everything as well. So, yeah. Thank you. So nice. I'm trying to dive into it.
Nice to have you here. Any last questions or feedback for Miro?
One of my big things that I'm kind of going through this is because there's obviously there's a couple, and I'm not going to say that they're super effective or anything like that, but there are a couple of like invoicing softwares out there that are in the Web3 space. What are the biggest things that you feel like you solve in that problem space that maybe that a couple others don't? I know, and I'm trying to mildly drawing a blank, but there's a very popular invoice software that has been in the space for 3 or 4 years, and it's kind of bridged the gap in like both fiat payments and crypto payments and everything. And I wanted to hear like what are some of the things that you feel like you can do a little bit better than they did.
You're probably asking about Kozumo's app that was before
the last app. One. Sorry.
Yeah. InvoiceFlow. But this is a great question. He's also here.
Okay, cool. Yes.
As well. That would be a great one. And maybe this question also applies for Miro, because there are a lot of all the event platforms out there. And maybe we can ask for Miro what is his take on differentiation, because one of the judging criteria is exactly having a innovative idea. And then yes. if you allow me, I can turn that question for Miro as well.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think the way that the app needs to be simple and interactive. The way you can see, okay, this is the map, this is how many events are in New York here. I just can click on it and see where is it and book. There's some events, maybe you can do that. But what I think, the way that you, at the end of, when you go to the event and you get your ticket scanned and you have it minted as an NFT, this is where actually you're getting a value. That's where I think my platform is different. That's one. And the second thing for sure, the interacting through blockchain and having everything clear from a transaction standpoint on blockchain. You see all these, for example, NFL or NHL games, they buy the ticket for, I don't know, $50 and they sell it for 500. And the guy tell you, I just bought it for 400. No, it's on the blockchain. I can see actually you bought it for $50 and you tried to rip me off. So you'll be able to see more of transparency here. And the second thing, having the NFT would give you that that kind of value after attending your ticket, and it might be something that leads to membership as well by owning these kind of tickets.
Okay,
NFTs,
so
I mean.
yeah, on the NFT part, and if you don't mind me asking, in this case,
Sure.
I'm imagining a couple like problems in this case, and I want to see like how best could you address this. And I know it's a hackathon project, so like like you're not going to solve the world in a few days. And but one of the things that I think about with this is like the moment that you have the ability to have these multiple transactions of like a single ticket or anything like that. I'm imagining some bigger player, let's call it a whale in this case, wants to play in like a 51% attack kind of thing. Like they own all the tickets. They just went and just bought everything. How do you manage somebody from being able to do something like that? Where, okay, Shakira's in town. I'm buying all their tickets, every single one of them. They were selling for $500. Well, now I'm selling them for $2,000. And like, how do you try to prevent something like that?
So maybe similar question to Bhavana's as well, like how we make sure it's some way there's guardrails here for not going crazy on okay, it's decentralized, I can go and do anything and everything. So as a rule of thumb, probably one ticket per wallet, that's fair enough, right?
Okay.
So someone or let's say or if the event like includes adult and kids, maybe one adult and two kids or something like that. There'll be some sort of guardrails here. So because again, we don't want this kind of monopoly going and going. NHL games, man, or NFL, it's crazy. The tickets, or the concerts too. People they buy it for $50, sell it for 500 or even 5,000 at last minute. I don't want to see this.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, yeah, great answer. I think the one ticket per wallet is pretty strong solution. So I'm sure because of the world of decentralization, not only can you get super creative with like managing and making things, obviously a more decentralized experience for users, but it's also a strong play space of like, well, because of decentralization, I can also manipulate a lot of things. So it's an ongoing battle, but it sounds like you've got a pretty strong understanding of like how you would probably answer some of those stuff. So that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a chicken or the egg, right? So sometimes like, okay, how far do you want to go with the decentralization, and then how far things can get off rail too? So maybe within the decentralization, having in mind building something where I can put these guardrails to not make things go haywire as well. Someone go and buy all the tickets, as you said.
As a founder myself, obviously not active founder, but former founder, I'm definitely in the play space of build it, get it shipped, get people using it. And the moment that things, start kind of going awry, the bad actors, anything like that, build for that. Because obviously, if you're going to sit there and just come up with all these edge cases of like all the possible scenarios that somebody can manipulate the platform, you'll never ship, especially not in the Web3 space. And we've seen how long it takes to sometimes ship product in the Web3 space because you're always constantly trying to protect your users and make sure that you've covered all the edge cases. And so in this case, I would say specifically with the ticketing app, I can imagine that you would want to do the best you can to just get the thing shipped, get people using it, probably start smaller concerts, smaller spaces, things like that. Something, don't go big on the first one. Don't go straight to the Shakira concert or the Stars versus Boston, NHL game, something like that.
I'll start with Mateos events. That's it.
There we go. That's perfect. Yeah. I don't know. In my opinion, that might be too big. Might be too big. That's big play right there.
Yeah,
great.
Can be a good start. It's funny how I'm merging kind of the POAP feelings, but at the same time solving ticketing, maybe the data situation, which is tricky as well.
Yes, this is exactly what you read my mind, Mateos. When I had this, I was like, you get the POAP, but it's meaningless because sometimes you don't have it correlated to something in your life, right? So the ticket, you purchased it, you attended the event, and this is what you can keep in your wallet. It's the kind of marriage of the Pro app and the Luma platform.
Yeah. Take everything that is worst about POAP and everything worst about Lumen combined. Congratulations. Yeah. Just kidding. You did it great. I would love to try it out. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Miro.
Thank
Patrick,
you.
I didn't give you a spotlight yet. You had your connection issues. Would you like to present yourself so that everyone knows? I know that you have some alpha to share, right? No pun intended.
Yeah. So a little bit about me real fast is I am I've been on DevRel for a few years in the Web3 space. I was the ecosystem DevRel for Arweave for a year and a half, and then I worked many different projects inside the Arweave space as well. And now I am a senior AI engineer for Alpha School, where they've pretty much gotten rid of all the teachers. And now they have just guides, and they go through a learning platform called 2 Hour Learning, which has been renamed recently to Time Back. And the learning platform is AI powered, AI driven. So the only instruction that the kids get, and this is K through 12, is AI based instruction for 2 hours a day, and that's it. Everything else they work on personal projects, athletics, a number of different things. Even, some of the kids are starting businesses and things like that as well. And so I'm actually one of the senior AI engineers over there now. I'm actually overseeing a computer vision based project over there where we tie together computer vision, where the younger kids, and it's more like K through 3, will be able to actually do a lot of their learning experience with physical objects in front of a tablet or a computer. And the camera itself will be able to see the physical objects and be able to guide them through learning experiences and everything with those physical objects in front of them. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what I do now. I just recently joined the team as of a week ago. Yeah, so.
That's super cool. Do you think we can get those kids to vibe code something?
So we actually hosted a vibe coding competition, which, Matt, we got to talk because I think we need to get so we had a long time ago, about, what was it, 6 or 7 months ago, here in Colombia. By the way, I currently live in Colombia, but I'm relocating to Austin, Texas. That's where the first Alpha School is. And in Colombia, I worked with a Montessori school, and one of them said, "Hey, we're trying to raise money for this trip. Let's put together cryptocurrency." And I'm like, okay, let's see how either really good or really bad this goes. And it actually turned out really great. I taught a lot of the kids how to kind of low code, no code up their own cryptocurrency. A lot of the parents bought into it and everything. And with all of them very, very clear, lots of notifications saying, "Hey, this is just a raise for the kids," kind of thing. And sure enough, they actually tripled their target of how much they needed to raise for like this whole school trip and everything they needed. They had people buying from United States, Argentina, all over the place. And so it was a really great experience. And so I think, I was able to help them vibe code together this cryptocurrency that they had and raise for their trip. And then now, a week ago, they had a vibe coding competition at Alpha School itself. A 16-year-old won the vibe coding competition, and it was a weekend thing. And now the most interesting thing that I really like about the school is our major metric, our number one metric, is we do a survey at the end of the semester. And this semester basically says, would you prefer to go on summer break, or would you prefer to stay in school over summer? And our metric is that we try to do such a great job at Alpha School that they prefer to stay in school instead of go on summer break. Mm-hmm. And so they've had a couple semesters, and it's roughly about, I think it's like 72% say they prefer to just stay in school. and it's totally anonymous. It's they don't have to put their name or anything on the form or anything like that, and it's still 72%. And so like most schools would, most of the kids would rather continue to do the education platform. The other process too is like they are, I believe they're ranked top 3 in the state of Texas for the highest testing scores for the state of Texas, which is pretty freaking cool. And they just opened up their new location in New York City. They're opening a few locations in Texas, and I believe we're working on one in California too. So yeah,
nice. I might visit New York. You gave me a good idea, brother. I could do something like this. Every time my kid vibe codes an app, I'll give him like $10 so to teach him in crypto, and when he turns like 18, I'll take it all to teach him about Web3 rug pulls.
There you go. Yeah, no, I think there's definitely a great space for them to understand. My team. So the really cool thing about like working at Alpha School is like you basically kind of just pick your project that you want to work on, and there's a lot of different projects going on, and there's also like a list of projects, and you can also pitch a project that you want to work on. And my team, we actually formulated our team together before we even got hired by the company, and we knew exactly what we wanted to work on. So we kind of pitched, collectively. But it's cool because like we're coming on as a team, and like I think there's 5 of us, and 2 of us have a lot of experience, or 3 of us have a lot of experience in crypto. And so we've been thinking like, we should really have some sort of like education for, financial health and just like the general stuff, but also, understanding crypto, because it's becoming more and more important every single day.
Good one.
So, that's also going to be part of like some of the stuff that we'll eventually develop for high school kids, which is freaking cool.
Can be good. John, what do you think of this idea, tokenizing your kids in the XDC blockchain? Since you guys do a lot of real-world assets, right?
Yeah, maybe it's a good retirement strategy. I'll have to run it by the wife.
Just kidding. I would never tokenize my kids.
Let's just have a prediction market and which one's going to be the most successful. There we go.
Yeah.
I just need to convince my wife. Wonderful, Patrick. Bro, you're cooking some very cool stuff. Thanks for the update.
Of course.
I'm definitely going to check it. You said that they open here in New York, right?
Yeah. As a matter
here
of fact, I should be up there next month or something. So I'll call you before I get up there. We can check.
Nice. Super cool. Well, we have a closing. Thanks, Miro, for the last presentation. Thanks, Patrick, for joining on the last minute. You had some issues there, but it's nice that you shared some alpha with us. No pun intended. And how vibe coding is getting real, right? It's possible. We just did this boot camp. It's coming to our lives. Our kids are learning that, so it might be the profession of the future, right?
I get messages every day of people being excited about finally being able to create stuff, and that's just really, really cool. Makes me excited, and I really want to see a lot more people from any age, background, anything like that, be able to come in and actually develop anything from the AI space to the Web3 space to anything they want to, dream of. It's becoming possible. It's really cool.
Amen. Any closing regards? Would love to get a minute for each of the judges to say regards, what you thought of the project, of the possibilities. Bravo, would you give us the honor of going first? Do you have your mic open, Bhavna?
Sorry. You said you want to go over the order in the sense of like from the scoring perspective. I missed that part.
Sorry, maybe I went too fast. I wanted to give all of you judges, first of all, a highlight for coming here. Thank you very much for participating. And if you want to give a closing remark on 1 minute of what you thought of this bootcamp, of the projects in overall, what you're excited about before we close this stream.
Sure. This is my first event with this platform. So it's really a great opportunity. I do see a lot of innovations there and quite great projects, and like something that can be sort of productionized as well. So all the projects pretty much is like something that were unique and their own capacity. So I definitely loved all the projects.
That's wonderful. Devdas, would you like to share your closing remarks as well?
Absolutely. So I think this was like a great honor to basically connecting with you all, and the presentation was like really great, and some of the presentation was really close to production ready, right? So this was like fantastic innovations. So looking forward more. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for participating. Naruto, sorry for calling you handsome before, but I hope you don't mind. Would you like to give your closing remarks?
Nothing too much. I think those were good dApps, right? And I think people did a really good job, at least for as like I think you told me that they're beginners, so makes sense that they did a really good job. And Patrick, I see you. Hey man, long time no see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And congrats, Patrick, on the job as well. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for having me.
Very cool. Patrick, your closing remarks. I know you just joined the party, but what do you think of what you have seen so far?
No, as a matter of fact, I did a quick dive through all the projects. You're going to get my grades in just a few minutes, and really, really crazy, cool stuff here. Really exciting. Overall, I actually really like what's happening in this space. It seems really, really interesting, and yeah, I'm excited to see what more is going to be created now that I feel like AI is unlocking quite a few things for many people, and I want to see what how well that's going to shape and a lot of hackathons, like what can be done in such a short period of time. And so what everybody has managed to do in such a short period of time in this with these projects is really, really impressive. So yeah, overall, yeah, and don't worry, Naruto's beautiful. He's a beautiful human being, and he's actually one of the first people I told about my career transition. We're always DMing each other, so yeah. Thank you so much, Naruto. Appreciate it.
Promise, yeah. If we give too many hints, we might dox him. Let's keep it short.
I know Patrick.
I'll dox him now. He's the most beautiful guy at every convention. Just look for that guy. Most beautiful man, walking around. Yeah, that's him.
Come on.
Maybe at some point we'll meet again. It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, I'm not fully out of the Web3 spaces. I'll be at many of the events. Don't worry, you'll see me.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Dev Connect can be a good one, yeah. Look for the Brazilian barbecue guy in doing their side. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah. Patrick, don't worry about the videos. You can watch them. All the judges, you're going to take a time to go to the GitHub and all. Don't worry. We're going to announce the winners when we have a decision. But that's okay. Just a quick recap. We got people doing the first dApps and blockchain submissions from 3 days to today. It was very good to see that happening, and also like ticketing, like I saw, invoicing. We had all the kind of profiles. You're going to have a good time watching that video, I guarantee.
Yeah, the ticketing one seems very, very interesting so far. The invoicing is super interesting as well. I've got to jump into the third one, and so no, very, very impressive so far.
Wonderful. And John, as a closing remarks and closing the stream today, would you like to share your opinion and how you see this going for the XDC community now forward?
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. Thank you to all the different teams that worked for the hackathon and went through the training, and the teams that presented tonight. Thank you for your time as well. Very impressed with what people were able to produce in such a short amount of time. And it's fantastic, especially to see people who have not developed for blockchain able to do so easily. To actually plug blockchain into a product idea and make it function in 3 days is a huge step forward. And the name of the game for blockchain and for the XDC network is it needs to be easy to be able to bring an idea into basically production. And so being able to leverage AI to expand your domains of expertise. If you're a developer who doesn't know blockchain, AI can help you. If you're a blockchain engineer who's never been able to write software, blockchain can help you. And so seeing these different strengths come together is fantastic. So I look forward to seeing where these go. I was impressed with the different projects that we saw tonight, and just want to emphasize how much I appreciate everyone taking the time to build on XDC.
That's amazing. But that's it. Thank you, everyone participated, everyone that watched it, that went through the bootcamp, that dedicated yourself in the weekend. All the projects were great. We just had to pick the top 3, 4, 5 for today. You couldn't pick only 3, so we had to make 4. Now the judges are going to decide the first, second, and third prize, and we're going to announce them soon. Okay, keep yourself posted. Thank you very much for participating. Let's keep on building AI, blockchain, and XDC. Okay. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you all.
Bye.